If you're planning a trip to Europe, you should definitely consider Portugal. It's a small country with a big personality. Nestled on the western edge of Europe, Portugal is known for its warm hospitality, incredible coastlines, rich history, and affordable prices. It's a place where you can wander through medieval castles, explore stunning beaches, and enjoy delicious food, all without breaking the bank. Portugal's capital is Lisbon, and though it may not be as big as other European cities, it's packed with charm and history. The country was one of the first global empires, with a maritime history that reshaped the world. But beyond the textbooks, there are plenty of lesser-known facts about Portugal that most tourists miss, and we're going to dive into those along the way. Lisbon, more than just a capital. While most people know about the city's tram system or the beautiful Belém Tower, few realize that Lisbon is actually older than Rome. Yes, you heard that right. This capital city has been around for over 2 millennia. For an off-the-beaten-path experience, check out LX Factory, a former industrial complex that's now filled with street art, odd shops, and cool cafes. As for food, you can expect to pay around 10 to 15 euro for a nice lunch at a local restaurant, and a coffee in a cafe will only set you back about 1 to 2 euro. It's one of the most affordable West European capitals. Make sure to grab a pastel de nata, the famous Portuguese custard tart. It's a must. And don't forget to take a tram ride. It's an experience in itself and costs only about 1.5 euro. Porto, an affordable city with stunning views. This city might be famous for its port wine, but there's a lot more to see here. Did you know that the Livraria Lello bookstore, often cited as one of the most beautiful in the world, inspired parts of Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling lived in Porto for a while and soaked in the city's magical atmosphere. Porto is a bit cheaper than Lisbon, with lunch costing around 10 euros and wine tastings in the famous port cellars for 10 to 20 euros. It's a city that blends old-world charm with modern vibrancy, and it's perfect for a laid-back but culturally rich visit. Make sure to walk along the Dom Luís Soares Bridge or explore the Ribeira district by the river. It feels like stepping back in time, with colorful houses and cobbled streets leading you to some of the best views in the city. Algarve, more than just beaches. When people think of the Algarve, they picture beautiful beaches, and rightfully so, but there's more to this region than sunbathing. Did you know that this area was once a pirate hotspot? The dramatic cliffs of the Algarve were perfect for spotting enemy ships, and many of the caves were used as hideouts. Aside from beach hopping, try out some of the local adventures, like hiking the Seven Hanging Valleys Trail or kayaking through hidden grottos. A meal by the sea will cost you around 15 to 20 euros, and hotels are typically 80 to 150 euros per night during peak season. Visit in spring or fall for lower prices and fewer crowds, but the same stunning scenery. Sintra, Portugal's fairy tale town. Just a short ride from Lisbon is Sintra, where castles, palaces, and lush forests come together in what feels like a fairy tale setting. While everyone heads to Pena Palace, I'd recommend visiting Quinta da Regaleira. It has a mystical well that descends deep into the ground. It's like something out of a fantasy novel. Don't miss the Moorish castle, which dates back to the 9th century when the Moors ruled the Iberian Peninsula. It offers stunning views and a sense of deep history. Entrance fees to these sites range from 10 to 14 euros, and you can grab a delicious local pastry for just 2 to 3 euros. Madeira, the adventure island. If you're looking for something more adventurous, head to Madeira. This volcanic island is known for its dramatic landscapes, lush greenery, and rugged coastlines. Not many people know this, but Madeira is one of the top spots in the world for hiking, especially along the Levada trails, ancient aqueduct paths that wind through the mountains. While you're there, take a cable car ride to see the island's panoramic views or paraglide for a unique experience. Fun fact, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best footballers in the world, was born in Madeira, and there's even a museum dedicated to him. Prices here are pretty affordable too, with meals costing around 10 to 15 euros and accommodation for 60 to 120 euros per night. Nature and wildlife. Portugal isn't just about cities and beaches, it's a nature lover's dream. One lesser-known fact is that Portugal's Peneda Gerês National Park is home to wild Iberian wolves and wild horses. This is one of the few places in Europe where you can still spot them in their natural habitat. And if you're into road trips, don't miss the Douro Valley. Sure, it's known for its wine, but the terraced hills and river views are some of the most stunning landscapes in Portugal. A quick look at Portugal's history. Portugal's history goes way beyond explorers like Vasco da Gama. Did you know it was the first global empire in Europe and one of the longest-lived colonial powers? They ruled territories across Africa, Asia, and South America. You'll notice these influences in the food, architecture, and even the language as you explore. It's incredible how such a small country has made such a big impact on the world. You'll feel that history every step of the way. So, if you're looking for a country where you can explore ancient cities, relax on beautiful beaches, and go on epic hikes, all at an affordable price, Portugal's got it all. It's a place where history, culture, and nature blend together in a way that will make your trip unforgettable. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Portugal. I hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible sights and learned something new about this beautiful country. Let me know what part you liked the most, and if you want more facts about geography or history in the future.